install them up, air-conditioned chillers around the roofs. They put them vertically, so this way they can aesthetically, if somebody drives at some parkway, instead of looking to the chillers on the top of the roof of some building, they look at the solar panels. So there's a lot of those reasons for the people. So even though they might get a certain amount of energy, they have the space, they will install them. So they will install them vertically, they will install them in an angle, they're going to install them in highways, bridges, they're going to install them in every location. The key thing is to get the maximum amount of power, okay? Depending on the sun's orientation, they have to be face south.
In other words, if you tell me the solar panel gives like that, gives 181 power per panel, if I got a space in the north, I'm getting 50 watts, 60 watts, what do I get? What do I tell the customer?
You don't tell the, listen.
Tell me.
Listen, guys, the question was, supposedly we put the panels whatever the hell we feel like, and what do you tell the customer? That's one of the reasons that if you don't put them up there, what are you going to do? You have to get actually a meter that actually, you're going to tell the customer the truth that he's not going to get, because the orientation of the panels are not going to be in the ideal optimal orientation per the specifications and the requirements to get the most amount of power, that he's not going to get it. That's exactly what you're going to tell him. Unless you're going to tell him, listen, we're going to put 3 kW system, and you're going to get 3 kW system. Some of the litigation cases are exactly like this, because you go and you install a system in somebody's home, and then the customer is upset with the fact that he put 3 kW system and he expects to get 3 kW. And the result is that he's not getting 3 kW, so therefore somebody's at fault. But you say, I installed it per the manufacturer's specification, I purchased the panels, it's all inspected, because that's exactly usually what you do. I got an inspection sticker there, but the system is not performing. It's not my fault, or it must be the mod. Then it's a problem that you have to prove. That's why some of the installers, they do what? They install meters.
Yeah, but let me explain. Let's say the customer wants these panels facing north, she has a Warshauer, but she needs a 3 kW. Now to get 3 kW, I have to install 40 panels in her roof.
Right.
Instead of 20 panels if she was facing south. Is the utility company going to give you the okay to put 40 panels on there, because if it was facing south, these 40 panels would be 10 kW instead of 3 kW?
When you said,
Get the okay?
what do you mean you're going to get the okay? Listen, the question is, if you install the panels at a different location than the optimal location, and the amount of power that you're going to get up there is less, is the utility company going to give you the okay or not?
Because I have to install more panels to get the 3 kW instead of,
That's what you have to do.
Guys, you go a little bit too much ahead of the things. The key things is when you install a system, okay? When you install a system, you have to know, and you have to be knowledgeable enough to explain to the customer what you're getting out of the system, okay? That the customer expects. That's why I said, the first thing I said is understand the customer's expectations and needs, okay? If the customer wants the panels to be installed in a place that is not visible, it's not visible, and you're going to put a 10 kW system, but because of the conditions of the sun, you're only going to get 4, you're going to tell them you're going to get 4. And you're going to fill up that application that home is going to give you, and then show it to the utility company, whatever you're going to submit in your justification up here, or this is exactly what you're doing, period. Next. You had a question in the back. Excuse me, you had a question in the back?
I was just going to clear up the solar pathfinder issue with shadowing. If you take a look at the picture in the book, it actually lays out where the sun's path is going to be. Not only this month, but also in the spring and the fall and all times of day. So if you just take a look at that, that'll show you.
You got another one? So let's continue.
No, it shows the whole variation, where exactly it's going to vary.
And then you need, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to know, are the brackets available? So if you're at a different degree of angle, are there different brackets where you can place that solar panel at all the solar panels at angles?
Yes, they are brackets. They're all different kinds of mechanical brackets that you can set up to the actually orientation that you want.
True south, that'd be one of the pictures.
If you're going to put your panels north, there's no way they're going to be looking south. I mean, it's the thing.
I understand that. I'm actually looking at what voltage you're going to get out of the panels. If it just takes maybe 6 degrees or 8 degrees.
Hold your question when we're going to get to the next classes, when actually we do a design, then we go over there for the thing, okay? Because otherwise we're dwelling in the same thing. Couple electrical types of equipment that you're going to need. Multimeters, you're going to check some what? Measurements, voltages,